Hey everyone, welcome back. Alex here, and I'm going to do another Guild Wars Corner for this week. It's Thursday, and usually Guild Wars Corners comes out a little bit earlier, but that's not been due to me slacking off. I've actually posted quite a number of videos since the last Guild Wars Corner. First video up was on last Friday. I did kind of a quick channel preview of what I like to do this month, and then kind of next month as well, since it came out kind of the middle of June, focusing on Guild Wars and two other games which I'm really interested, Disciples 2 and Path of Exile. And I'm really looking forward to starting videos on those two games as time permits. Well, thankfully this week time's permitted, and I've had quite a bit of playtime I was able to get in. So the first two videos for my subscribers, for you guys, for those of you subscribed to the channel, are now up. I have two, I guess you could say, let's play videos of Disciples 2, dealing with a mission called Corpus Delicti, playing as the Empire, and I think they came out really good. So the first one went up on, I believe it was Tuesday morning, and the second one went up this morning, just now. So if you're seeing this video and you've not seen the second Let's Play, check it out. It just got posted. I think you really like it, and this is actually the longest video I've uploaded by far. I actually let it upload to YouTube over the night. It's actually an hour and 16 minutes, but it came out really well. So one thing I've always kind of thought was, well, Let's Play videos, there's so many of them out there, and so many of them are, frankly, not that good. I'm really glad that they do them, and sometimes it's very enjoyable to watch the game, but I came in with the notion that doing a Let's Play video is not as easy as it looks, because you have to be engaging, you have to be, either entertaining or informative, and trying to keep your audience entertained and involved for a good stretch of time, like an hour. That takes a while. But one thing I found while doing Disciples 2, the Let's Play on Disciples 2, was the fact that as long as I was kind of narrating and explaining what was going on in the game, then it worked out really well. So being able to narrate into a game is a big skill, and it takes time to develop. So anyways, I'm just cutting my teeth on it. I hope you guys like it. Again, they're uploaded, they're in the playlist Disciples 2. I'm really looking forward to doing more, again, as times permit, because I have to invest quite a bit more time into the Let's Play videos than I would with, say, a Guild Wars skill review or Guild Wars Corner, which I'm doing right now. So anyways, really looking forward to doing more, and I really hope it turns out okay for you guys. So second thing, very busy this week with getting skill reviews, and I did two. First one was on Manager of Recall, and the second one was on Lyssa's Aura, both Mesmer Elite skills, and it was really interesting how the second one came about. So I did Manager of Recall. Again, it was one of the very first elite skills I had capped in the game. This was a long time ago. This is when I first started playing Guild Wars, when it was released, like in 2005. And it was a skill that I used quite a bit, just for the simple fact it was the only elite I had for a while on my Mesmer character. So it was a good time to come back and try it out again. I was like, man, I remember that skill. It was pretty good, and I wanted to take another look at it and see if it was still good. And I think, again, my personal opinion, it's still pretty good. It's good at what it does. And I think a lot of people enjoyed the video. But there were some very good comments, though, on the video. Not so much on the video itself. I find a lot of people like the video. They like the format. They like how I explain it, even though I still make mistakes. I still stumble over words. I still have microphone sub spikes, which, frankly, I need kind of a spit filter or something like that in front of the mic, which I don't have yet. I should probably look at getting one. But people still enjoy it, and I think it's a pretty cool format. And I think it's very nice for this game, even though the game is 11 years old. A lot of people don't play this game anymore. But one of the things I wanted to do was kind of create these videos and create kind of an archive of knowledge of these skills, which anyone can take a look at for forever how long Guild Wars is online. But going back to my original point, when Mantra Recall was first uploaded, there were some good comments, especially on the Guild Wars of New Hope Facebook page. And some people was like, Mantra Recall, okay, yeah, it's a decent elite skill, but there's so many better skills out there, such as Lyssa's Aura and a guy named a few others. Now, there's kind of two caveats. One is, this guy was kind of explaining that you can get better energy regeneration in this scenario. Scenario surrounded by, say you have a ritualist and surrounded by spirits, and you use, I think it's called Essence Strike, or you can have Necromancer casting Blood Power or Blood Ritual on you. That's great and all, but that's kind of outside the scope of what I'm doing with these skill review videos, because when you apply a skill, I have no idea what your team composition is. I don't know if you have a Necromancer. I don't know if you have a Ritualist or a Necromancer that can support you with blood magic. You may not. I don't know. So I really kind of keep the scope confined to what's in your skill bar and what you can do on your character, rather than relying on another member of your team. And that's really kind of where I kind of draw the box around my skill review, at least as far as scope goes. But Lyssa's Aura was one that could be more of a direct comparison between, okay, here's one skill, Mantra Recall, and here's a second skill, Lyssa's Aura. Which one is better? And Lyssa Aura, at least on paper, looked like it was almost to the point of overpowered. It was really, really strong, and I did kind of a second skill review, but also a comparison video between Lyssa's Aura and Mantra Recall. Okay, which one is better? And I really, kind of put the argument forward during the video and at the end of the video, in the fact that it depends. It depends on the scenario. It depends on the build that you're using it. If you're an offensive spellcaster that's just slinging offensive spells, fireballs, elemental magic, domination magic, illusion magic from Mesmer, or offensive spells from Necromancer, although Necromancer usually doesn't have a problem with energy due to their soul reading, then Lyssa's Aura is a very nice skill to have on those builds, because it provides almost to the point of unlimited energy. I mean, it's like having a constant blood is power on you, and that's pretty cool. Although there are downsides. You have to keep casting. Two, it can be stripped. So it's not the perfect skill, but it's a very strong one and definitely deserves its elite status. Mantra Recall went back again and really thought, okay, man, Mantra Recall, it just, at least from a pure energy standpoint, as far as the numbers go, doesn't match up with Lyssa's Aura. But what I found was that Mantra Recall is more versatile than Lyssa's Aura. Lyssa's Aura is very specific, but Mantra Recall you can use on any character, and especially characters that either A, do not have offensive spells, like monks, healing monks, prop monks, or characters that have a lot of offensive skills, but they're not spells. So namely like rangers, dervishes, things like that. That could be very useful for them, because Lyssa's Aura doesn't fall into those categories. And Mantra Recall, I just found, just to be more versatile, even though the energy gain is not as much as Lyssa's Aura on a time basis, namely 20 seconds in this game. So I did that video, very, very popular video. And I think it was due to a couple of reasons. One was the time that I uploaded it. I uploaded it near lunchtime on Wednesday, and for some reason it just got a ton of views. Now, one thing about YouTube, though, is that if you're a pretty small fish, like I am, when you upload a video, it really kind of promotes the video in your local area. Well, I'm in Michigan, so a lot of people in Michigan view my video, but that doesn't mean they play Guild Wars at all. They may not even know about Guild Wars. I don't know if this is my grandmother or something watching these YouTube videos on Guild Wars, but they're clearly not interested because they see the video I don't get any comments, I don't get any likes, I don't get any dislikes, so they're just not interested. It's like, well, okay, what's this? Okay, it's a cool picture on the thumbnail, and it is a really cool picture. I'm really glad I found it. It's an awesome Mesmer picture, but they're just not interested. The people that were interested in that video came in later, around 4 or 5 o'clock, basically after work had ended or school had ended. School's out right now, it's the summer, but after work had ended, and those were the people that really started getting likes, comments, subscriptions. Got a huge amount of subscriptions yesterday in comparison to my channel, and that was really cool to see. So really would like to keep that going. Again, right now I'm at 72 subscribers, which of course, compared to the big dogs, that's nothing. That's a rounding error as far as subscriptions go, but it's big for me, and I'm really happy to be here, really happy for you guys, really happy that you guys can support the channel, even though I'm going through my newbie phase right now, as I just did, since I just stumbled over my words. But it's a skill that I'm honing, and I really thank you for your patience and watching me trying to grow this channel and to try to get better at what I'm doing. So we really appreciate it. And I got over 68 subscribers. Why was 68 an important number for me? Because that was the maximum number of subscribers that I had when I had taken my hiatus from YouTube, and frankly taken my hiatus from Guild Wars. And again, there was just a ton of real life stuff going on at the time. Actually, there's still a ton of real life stuff going on now, but I've been able to work my schedule so I still have some Guild Wars time and time to do videos that I can upload on YouTube. Frankly, I have to do it in the morning. So that's what's been going on. Again, a lot of good stuff going on here. Got plans for next week, and we got 4th of July weekend coming up, so we'll have to see what goes on with that. We got the Canthan the Dragon Festival starting on the 27th. I've not actually been through this yet. I've always, for some reason, been out of the game for some reason whenever this festival comes around. So I'm looking forward to seeing what that's all about, and really grabbing some footage for it. And hopefully there's some new events that we can do and go over it. So it'd be pretty cool. I'm really looking forward to it. I did try looking at PvP, but I hate to say it, guys. Random Arenas is dead. Codex, don't even bother. So that leaves really kind of Heroes Ascent and GVG. Well, I'm not in a guild, so GVG is out, and Heroes Ascent, I'll be just going on with a team full of henchies, so that's not really well. So I'm really kind of restricted at this point to PvE in Guild Wars, and that's okay. The PvE is huge in this game, and I really enjoy it. And I am kind of really playing on a solo basis, but yeah, looking just try some random arenas. It was just timing out over and over and over again, and this was in the evening. This wasn't early in the morning, which I normally play. This was kind of normal evening time, and still no one really in the random arenas. It's unfortunate, but it's the state of the game. It's been that way for a while, so that's not going to change. So, but we'll see. If there's a Zyson bonus or something like that, then it'd be worthwhile. That's the one thing. Zyson bonus was on Alliance Battle, so I really should have done an Alliance Battle rather than random arenas. But just wanted to try it out, shake up things rather than just doing PvE all the time. So, anyways, I'm going to kind of cut it here for this week. I hope you guys really enjoy the uploads. I got more coming. I plan to do more next week. I'm going to do more skill reviews. Again, a lot of my skill reviews are going to be focused on the Monk, Mesmer, and the Necromancer, because those are the 3 characters I have the most progression and the most experience with. So I want to talk about those 3 classes. But I am working on, as you can see here, the Ranger. I'm working on the Elementalist, and I'm working on the Warrior. So that really fleshes out the 6 core classes in Guild Wars. I even got a Ritualist just starting up, and I really want to just play all 10 classes and get a real in-depth knowledge of all 10. So playing things like the Ritualist, the Assassin looks pretty cool. I got a Paragon, but it's gathering dust, so I don't know how much further I'll take the Paragon. But also try the Dervish, so it'll be a lot of fun. Anyways, that's it for this week, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Take care. Bye.